Apfel Dr. Germany, my name is Ben and welcome to the Micro Soldering Show. Today in the morning we start just by an iPhone X and the device came in with a hardly broken screen. At first we thought, oh, would be only screen repair, but after disassembling the device and doing the diagnosis, we saw it's not just a screen, it's a short too on the board. So let's see what we can do here and if we can solve this problem in a fast way or not. I hope we can. This is the device already opened, and now let's see what DC power supply tells us when we connect it through. So we get on the FPC and what's happening, about 1.5 amps. So let's take out the board and see where the short is. Then we can remove it easily, getting back together the device and get it back to the customer. Andy, yeah. Look at the last comment. Why do you send it out without a flex? Then please do a comment that we ordered the flex directly to them and they will get it. And we didn't saw any flex in the package as it arrived. Okay, let's see what we see here. I see that the shield here is already damaged, so it was a hard drop. Like, I think the screen looked bad too. The screen looked bad too. So I think could be related to that. Perhaps the shield has cracked something. Some capacitor under it. Let's see. Let's check under the microscope. Oh yeah. And here see this. I think this should be the problem here. Do you see that? It's hardly smashed. The screen looked really bad. So I think this could be the problem. So let's take them stickers off. And then we just use the thermal cam. David, please give me the thermal. Thanks. I don't. No. I don't need it. So we just look by thermal to see. And we see that what we got here. Directly under the shield we got a short. Because I think that the problem is directly here. And you see, it's directly under this shield. So just want to take a short video for you. And do you see that? Directly under the shield we got a short. Okay. It's the same like always, just use your eyes to solve problems like that. And now there are some ICs under it. I think something is cracked here. Okay. Get out the sticker. And then we take a board holder, get the board right in it. I just use that board holder here. Great, and then we try to get out the shield as fast as possible. So we need to go in here at the side. And we don't want to use the hot air too long at this point. Okay. We have to be fast here because of the sandwich board. And you see that? Cracked chip. Great damage. Great damage, really. Cracked chip. Right under the shield here. Okay. So let's get out the shield. I just want to be fast because I don't want to affect the rest of the board. So always when we do SolderWorks on the top of the top layer board on the outside, you have to be really quick when we do things like that and don't use too much heat, okay? So now we see it and we see that it's a great damage, I would say. Cracked IC right behind this shield. Okay, now we just take it out. see it's really hardly cracked. So we just get it out in parts. Like a puzzle. We got it out, and now we just use some solder wick. And you see here is one pad. Just clap it back. Don't lose it. Okay. And use a little bit of contact cleaner to clean up the surface. And you see it looks good. 1NC has gone. No problem at all. And this one taken out here. Great. Now we just take another board. Another board. I got just a box out of only iPhone X boards here. XS, XS, X. Great. Just put it in. And let's take the shield out. Take another thing here. I can use a little bit of more of heat here. That's not a problem at all. And you see, with a little more heat it works. And it's just a Dana board, so it's okay for me to just getting up the shield a small bit. Then taking out the IC. Want to see A1. It's hard to see on that chip. Lower the light. Okay, I see something. It's okay. Yeah, I see. It's hard to see, but I see. Then I just use some flux and get the chip out. I don't care about the caps here, so I take one out. Take one out. Take the chip out. Great. And now we can just reball the chip. Just need a stencil for that. Should be this here. And then let's see which stencil we can use. So something like that should match. Great. Get some paste in it. And then just do the reball. Done. Looks good. Use some contact cleaner. And get out the chip and don't take it out at the back side, because it's a glass chip which can crack very fast and we don't want to crack it. See, it's clean. We can clean it one time by the oil painting brush. See, it looks good. Here we got a tiny piece of dirt. Take it out. And now let's take our board. Get a new chip on it. Yeah, A1 is on the right top. That's okay. A little bit of flux here. And then we can solder that chip down. Okay, we are done. Looks good. Just clean. Just clean, and now we can see if the board is okay at this end. You see, we were very carefully, but in this case I think it's okay here. So let's see for the short. Normally when I do works on the top side, I just spread the board.
Also wir schicken das dann direkt dorthin. Lass uns direkt dorthin.
Richtig. So let's see, the short has gone. But I want to see if in the corner it's a 50-50 thing. We were very carefully, but I think here in this case the board could be disconnected at some points in the edge. So I want to do it 100% and just spread up the board. I do it now, later, after the repair, it's no problem. Somebody would say you could do it before. Yes, I could. I tried to, but I'm not 100% satisfied with that. So we just get it out. So it's really the better way to separate the board, always. But in this case I wanted to test, but I think here at this area could be disconnected. We have no short, and we had a normal boot from the behavior on the DC power supply, but the customer gets warranty 12 months, and I want a 100% repaired board, and not like others do, fast, and then the customer comes back after a few weeks and says, oh no, it doesn't work 100%, not my way. Get some flux here, and then we just wait. The board will come up in a short time, that's not a problem. So it's better because we had a hard drop on this device. So a board rebore is always good for an iPhone X, because at the time it will be disconnected. They use the weak solder on these devices. So we have to wait for the preheater, and after that we just get the board off. So we can do it with the help of some preheat, some hot air, or we can just wait for the preheater like you want. In that way now we just do it one time by using only the preheater. But it takes time, you see. Normally I'm much faster because I use some hot air too. I take it like always. I don't want to wait. So small amount of hot air. Really small amount. It will pop off in a second. And you see, here it is. No problem at all. I really like these boards. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So, I give you under the microscope so you can see it too. The pads are all good. It's all nice. We have no lost pads or things like that. And here, same. It's all nice, okay? Here we got one missing. Like I see, I didn't saw it at first. I hope my ZXW works again. But we can jump at that here. It's no problem. So, I would say we just clean up the pads, setting one jumper and putting the board back together. That would be my way now. But I first want to check if it's not just a crown pad, but I think at this position it's no crown pad. Just wait. Wait, I open easy draw. Because my ZXW won't work. I don't know why. For 2 days now, I think I have to do an update and it will work fine again. Läuft bei euch ZXB?
Ja,
Okay.
auch Microfiche.
Okay. Andy, what about your iMesa? Still on doing that?
Ich komme ja nicht dazu.
Why?
Ich hier kommentieren muss.
Andy just answers some questions at our B2B, so he can't finish his repair. So when you see that some pads getting gray, it's not a problem at all. So, cleaned up the whole board, the bottom board, not the top layer board. Now we just use brush getting all of this shit clean. So you see this looks nice. And we can take it out of the preheater. And now we can see for the pad which is missing. There's only one here, okay. It's the inside from the top, the third. And it's VDD. and it's related to the next point, so it would be not a problem. So we just clean it now. Just clean the board now. See, we take a lot of time for this because I first wanted to repair it without separating. Was a bad idea. And I was fast on the repair. I was really fast, but you see these sandwich boards, it's always the better thing to just separate them and then do the repair, or you can do it before and then separate. It's no problem on a thing like that. But we want to have a 100% clean repair. Okay. Okay. Should be done. Just push slightly with your clean room wipe. So it's okay. Looks good. Do you see that here? Just take that off. After that, just a little piece of flux. Okay, then we need a jumper wire and plate. Okay. Then our oil painting brush. Clean room wipe, push slightly, and you see it just looks perfect. Then we need just another tweezer. cut when your plate works. When your plate works, do cut. After that, we just need a small amount of UV. And seal it. So. So after we have sealed, I would need a fresh plate. I hope this one is good enough. See, we can do it again. Great. Great when things like this happen. But they shouldn't happen, but it can. It can, it's not a problem. Just do it one more time again. Just use a little bit of flux. Small amount of paste. Then a jumper. It's hard when you don't have the right plates. My plates are fucked up, but it's okay. Okay, again the jumper. Sometimes I have to do things twice today. I have to do it 3 times, I think. Okay, done. Push slightly with the wipe. Can seal it now one time. And wait for sealing. "39 minutes video." Okay, now we just do the reball, get it back together, we are done. Hope it goes much faster now. Okay. You see, my blades are bad. I have to renew them, but I don't want to do it in the video now. So it's okay like that. You see, it's okay. It will be connected well later and won't be any problems at all. So now we can just do the reball of the button board. Where we got it? Man, here. Stencil. Heatsink. It's important. Get the stencil on it. have a look that the stencil is clean and that the board is clean. Clean stencil and clean board. Okay, okay, okay. Looks good. Now we just need some paste. Just get paste into all the holes at the stencil. Paste everywhere. Everybody's concentrated here today in the morning. So when you hear so much silence here, everybody's working on something he has to concentrate on. Otherwise you only hear bad words like asshole, motherfucker, or things like that. But when we all work on things where we have to concentrate on, it's very silent. Okay. So just get it out everywhere. Clean it. And then we can just do the rebore. Take your nozzle. And you need to take some tweezers. And now you can start at a point where you want. And don't use a low melt solder, because that's a way only bad technicians repair problems like this. Because if you use a low melt solder, PPD 138 or things like that, you will get problems later. That's the thing what the manufacturer does. While building this device, they used low melt solder, and they always got problems with broken solder joints, cold solder joints, because of use of this low melt solder. So never use 138 to reball these boards. I know there are people they do that. They think the reball goes faster then, but if you know how to reball this board, it's just nothing. you need to know how to do. And don't use low melt. And always wait a little bit between the steps you go. And after that you renew the stickers, okay? Okay, we are done. Reball finished. Then just use some contact cleaner on a wipe. Go over it. And you can lift up. And you see it's just perfect. It's just a perfect reball without the use of low melt. So the bolts are much harder on that, and after they are connected to the bolt halves you will never get any problems. So, and again using the hot air to do reflow. When people now say, why did you first repair the chip on the top, then separated the board, and after that soldered it back? It doesn't happen. You can separate the board and do it, or you cannot, like you see. For me it worked and it booted. I saw on DC power supply, but for my quality, for my own quality, I want to get it to the customer with a fresh reball of the board, so he doesn't get any problems in some weeks, perhaps because of the repair and because of changing this chip on the top side without separating the board halves and using hot air on that, okay? So we just do it in that way. And it's fine. Okay, looks good. So we can just getting back the board together. Just want to take one picture. Kleiner Moment bitte. Okay, have a look that the board is really straight, not bent. So it's okay. Then we can get it on the preheater. Just want to take one picture. Okay, then we just get on some flux. Check the board, it's fine. Chip is fine. One time again the top board on DC power supply. Just for the value to double check. You're done? Take a lot of pictures, bro. Yeah, it's about 60 milliamps, so it's fine. We got no short. So now we can just place the board on the top layer. And I think this should look good. Just want to have a look if it looks straight there. Because sometimes there is a little bend. So I place it again. So looks good. Again, a look here, looks fine too. So we can just solder it down. Yeah, I give you on hands. So yeah, it looks really nice. So we can go up with the temperature to 180 degrees. And then we can just solder it down. Wait for the temperature, and you can help by hot air if you want or not. I normally just help. Just wait. And then I always use a little bit of hot air. You don't need to do it, you can just wait. I just do it with a little bit of hot air. And now the board goes down flat. And if you see that, it looks so nice when the board goes down. It's like you look in the eyes of your wife when you are unmarrying. Don't tell her to my wife. Okay, we are done, and now we can just wait until the solder cools down, and then we can check. Just give you to the microscope, because otherwise the picture is flimmering. Just a little bit of lag. Okay, now we can just take out. I give you on hands again. We can just take out. And then we can just control by microscope, and you will see that's perfect. Okay, it's flat, 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 flat overall. It's perfect. This side is perfect too. Couldn't be better. So let's use a wipe with a little bit of contact cleaner. And now we can just check if our work works. What's that? No, my system goes down now while I'm doing the record of this video. It's there again. Just don't know why every time this happens here. Okay, we go on hands again, and we just take the screen, get it to the board, touch LCD and the cables. So it's a long video today, but I took really a lot of time for that. And now we should see an apple. Now, bam. Okay, this looks fine. Just wait for the boot. So just the correct IC on the top of the board. We moved it out, got a chip from a Dana board, got it in, and you see it works. Just the screen goes darker because of the ambient light sensor. I just put on this and show it to you again. So that's really nice. I like these iPhone X because it's really a repair which takes time when you do the board rewall. It's for sure it takes time, but it's a lot of fun, and after that you just directly know all works. And you see now the light is okay. Face ID, it's not connected, only one part of the Face ID is connected. Touch works. So what I do now, I clean up the board, I get back the shield to the board just in a smooth way, and after that I just get the board back together and the phone back to the customer. I hope you like this video. If you want to learn things like that, you can easily do that at the Board Level Repair School Germany. If you are working at the industry for smartphones and tablets and repair industry, you can easily join our Facebook group Smartphone Repair from Germany. I hope you like it. Just give me a thumbs up. I'm out. Yours Ben. We see us with the next video.